Gamers, welcome back. It's me, the one weapon Vanessa. What small enchanted weapon will we build Crow's Nest around this time? I don't know. Maybe Shoe Blade. It's been a while since we had a good Shoe Blade run, and by a while, I mean, I don't think it's ever happened. Speaking frankly, sorry for the burp. Always, man, always, every time. Heavy lighter. Oh, silencer's great. Radiant, not so much. I do, dude. Shiny revolver though, dude. Shiny is just heavy lighter. It seems really good because you could get burn and slow enchantments going. Not to mention low cooldown plus status effect is a great combo. But a multi-casting weapon strikes me as pretty slick. I'm also stoked to have the opportunity to like double his damage right off the bat. And I'm assuming, much like the double barrel, it probably only uses one ammo when it shoots, right? Lowering its cooldown would be crazy. Raising its crit chance so it's unlikely to ever run out of ammo. Maybe adding like a cheeky little crow's nest or something like that could hit the spot. What can I say? Or maybe, I mean, to be honest with you, this could be like a weapon spam. You know what goes crazy? Neurotoxin, man. You throw in a neurotoxin when the weapon to the left of this attacks, slow an item for 1 second, sell some curio items into it or something. Who knows, man? I'll go sharpening stone for now. What's bizarre is that I actually feel like we don't have necessarily like an awesome setup for day one. I feel like we got a decent setup for day one, but I could definitely see us losing to like poison heal or something like that. That's a little bit of everything. Restorative amulet. When you crit heal 15. I know what I said earlier, but I'm looking at their build and I actually think that their build is not that good. They are going to have some poison. But, well, actually, they're going to rinse us. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. I knew what I was talking about before the fight. I forgot what I was talking about during the fight. It turns out their build was pretty good, man. Well, revolver, let's be honest, it doesn't do that much damage. Except spiritual damage if you listen to it, because it's a goated Beatles album. Not my favorite. Really good. Good enough to be many people's favorite. Not quite my favorite, but still really. I'm not insulting it, okay? I feel like you're trying to put words in my mouth. A little annoyed that we only got... I was looking for handedness, but I'll live with this. Let's spend some of this gold, man. Because realistically, we don't really want Langzhan on the board. I think we, to a certain extent, we kind of like Chum and Pet Rock just to increase the crit chance. And what are we going at? This would be a great opportunity for haste. Well, obviously, that it didn't go down like that. Let's keep it simple and fight Warrior. Shadow Cloak from Curio is probably like one of the things that would be highest on the list. Certainly wouldn't mind getting Old Sword, though. 35% crit chance. It feels nice that those are hitting. It would have been nice if they hit on the last, like, PvP fight as well, but, you know, that was a long time ago. I'm not trying to, like, relitigate that stuff. Why does it feel like the revolver fire is so slow, man? It's like, 4 seconds is kind of... I guess it's because we just came from one with haste. Oh, you know what, though, dude? Lumbors is not good, but kind of interesting. Is this our Crow's Nest pickup? Pet Rock me. I mean, if we're being 100% real, God, it's just so slow, man. We're not really like an aquatic build. Like, we could pretty easily pull these out. Keep that. Like, run a bolus.
I've got 4 legs because I carry this company.
This is a very spicy roll. We're not really an aquatic build. I mean, we could put you in between a friend and a hard place, I guess, but I kind of regret the reroll. But I was fishing more for like Crow's Nest, sell your board, and then we got like kind of a classic Ryan style setup here. Maybe we are aquatic, man. Like, you're not doing that much for us. A little bit of sustain, and then like, I guess we do want Chum Bucket out there, but I guess at the expense of Bolus for now. It gives us like a decent amount of shield.
You should know.
The
I'm a
Piranha
legend.
may get to the point where its crit is actually like a reasonable scale. Hang on, I had Mouth's chat open because I rated him after the stream. I see him rating someone else, which means we may get an audio scare in a second if it somehow pops it open in my web version of Twitch. I'm just saying be cool. Chill, chill, chill. Okay, I had lost confidence in our run, but it actually seems like we're going to be... Well, okay, we're going to be fine. It took the... Well, actually, now I'm looking at it, I'm not 100% sure we get there, but it was close, man. The Piranha might have saved us. The shiny revolver is not doing what I needed to do. But if we get, like, augmented weaponry, like, I mean, it's a multicaster.
Another empty chest, waiting to be
Bronze tier
filled.
item for now. Still, the coral is not very good, but we can lean on it for a minute, I suppose. I also can't believe I'm doing this. What if a fella like me was to upgrade his lumbors so that
This
they
will
made
inspire
my
crew.
shiny revolver gain more damage? Is that insane? Is that an insane idea? And you're gonna hate. Oh, but I can't. I was legitimately gonna be like, let's go get gumballs. But then I thought of Apollo, and I was like, it's like day 2, man. You can't be doing that. I also think we can't really be running lumbors, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Lumbors not being aquatic is kind of crazy. Obviously, the silver poning steel is kind of what we need here. I just don't know if we can hang against the Aetherite, but I think we can hang against the Frost Street Challenger. You may annoy me a little bit, but I don't fight this guy that often. I think actually some of the stuff that he has on his board would be mighty helpful for us, though. In particular, I mean, an axe would be something, but an icicle to slow enemies down and maybe thus give us a chance to catch up.
That flank?
When you freeze, your weapons gain 2 damage. I'm not the type of fella that can really dispute that right now, unfortunately. Silver lighter. Good. We may get some skills. I have a skill I saw the ammo shop, don't get me wrong, but it's got to be your rightmost weapon as plus 20 damage, as it does not stay on the lumbors. Okay, Sibby and Jonathan, I'm ready for you. Jasper County. I'm coming for you!
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I don't have to be polite to yins.
Fun. You should know.
You know what I'm
a
saying?
bit of a legend
What do you
of
got?
Lago.
Arbalist. Arbalist with no haste yet, which is merciful for me. A double barrel, which is going to make me very happy to have some shield and healing. I gotta say, the lumbor's clear, I'm afraid.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
We still got a ways to go. We're relying on way too much, like, on the board to scale the revolver. But, and you know we're dancing with the one that brought us. That's a given.
Of the tyrant's gold.
I feel like no good upgrade. More good
You're
skills.
not ready for my training. I'm not sure where else to send you.
You could create like a super burner. Or a better burner.
My life mastering that technique.
I don't think it's that bad.
9 years.
We have space on the board anyway. So you put leftmost burn is +3 burn. You go like that, like that. Take some cinders for free. It's a very strange looking Vanessa build right now. It's like a 1/3 aquatic, 1/8 pig. Like it's it's a touch messy. We don't really want to double up on pop snappers, so give me a random skill. When you crit, your healing items do better. It's actually like, I don't think you're ever gonna hit the level of seaweed just from the crits that we would be getting from our like shiny revolver, but there's something to it. It may make Coral, like, plausibly stick around a little bit longer. I'm loving the scaling, man. I can't dispute the scaling here. It's taken a lot to make it work, but Now, the real question is what happens if you give me Crow's Nest? Because I think I probably got to rework the whole build to make... Okay, I'm sorry. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? You have to, though, man. The crit chance is like... It's too good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So how does the build work? One weapon. Leftmost burn. And then we got space left. We want our healer... And maybe a shielder, and then like just a random aquatic non-weapon. And then I'm sorry to y'all. We're burning the boats. And then, I have belief in this run right now. It's a little messy. I would never dispute the fact that it's a little messy.
How about I help you get yours?
But I think this is good. When you heal your shield items, gain 1 shield. That, I'm not sure, is really that useful for us. But this is now looking... I mean, I was lampshading myself when I said, what small weapon are we going to build around this time? But it has come true. Not to mention we have burn as well. All we need is poison, slow, and freeze, and then we got this thing going. That's not what we're built for, but I appreciate the level. 31 gold is nice, too. It gives us a lot of pivot power. When you use a weapon, other weapons get more powerful. I would settle for basically +2 burn on our burn items. And then let's spend some of this gold, man. I think we can improve this run. 9 burn lighter. Clamora. I'm totally off the Clamora train right now. I would probably... We don't necessarily need the chum buckets to win this one. I feel like we're better off with the crit. The crit will scale the coral regardless. Maybe not as well as like it would have done if it also had the 100% crit chance coming from the chum bucket, but be very careful with my verbiage here. A sub, a life preserver, a narwhal. Lots of burn. That's a little spooky. They also have a ton of shield themselves, which is scary. We do scale and lifesteal, though. I mean, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. We scale. Our weapon scales are heal scales. We're kind of baby girl with it. I don't know what it means. I just say it. I think that's okay though. So just like yesterday, we're 3 wins in 4 days. Now this is probably going to look very similar to yesterday's run, to be honest. Curio is he's a real nice guy, man. I don't really want to buy you. I do want to buy you. I would like you to improve the speed at which this is firing. Man, like everything else you got is kind of trash. Remember when I was saying you were like an awesome dude? I kind of regret that, man. This is a joke, right? Like... I can't believe this. I could take knee brace. Knee brace probably clears pop snappers. I'll give you that. I'm disappointed in what you got offering though, or what you were offering. I think I gotta go 10 extra damage. The burn is meaningful as well and harder to get, but like you're the straw that stirs the camel's drink right now. And I think Kyber Commander has Counter-Strike as a skill. But I don't remember what it does, but I do remember its name, which means it must be good. First 5 times your enemy uses a weapon charge an item. I don't know. I wouldn't be disappointed to have it. More item triggers tends to be good, I suppose. I would just love the insect wing. That makes it very simple for me to understand. Bees, man. A bee with no bee enabler. How dare you?
You're huge.
This could be big.
Do you have any huge items?
We have a poisoner, but we're far from having the skills to make it work. I shouldn't be crashing out because like we're on 3 wins in 4 days. It's not a good look to be crashing out on that. But I will say, I do feel like the shops have been causing us some problems here. I also feel like I'm a little scared. We're going up against a real dude here with 4 wins in 4 days.
Squabble with nobodies.
I'm starting to feel it slip away. They got a hasted catfish, I assume. It's a big poisoner, man. Not to mention the seaweed. We're gonna need to put some damage out real quick. Without having any means of hasting. We can survive a lot of poison. Don't worry yourself about that. But we gotta put out damage faster. And the shield that they got from the coconut crab skill is crazy. I can't believe the words that are coming out of my mouth. But hang on, hang on. All's not lost, man. They're not... I mean, that seaweed hit next is gonna sting for sure. But all is not lost, man. All is not lost. That's big! Hold. No! That's skill difference. Their seaweed was like, it's just really good. I don't really want to be an aquatic run, man. I want to build around my shiny revolver. It's gumball season. That one stung the most because, how dare you. We took the temporary 25 damage. So to take that and not clear feels bad, man. Haste item, please. Now we're talking. It looks familiar, I'm assuming. We don't really need to heal. Sorry. It doesn't have to be out there. In that case, well, now you really got to stop me if you've heard this one before. Our new build is this. Almost a carbon copy of our previous build. But hasted shiny revolver, man. Sounds like AC Newman's song. Singing Spanish techno and all that. Now I think we're cooking. But the board could still use some tightening up. You're never gonna work here. More levels, always good. Do you raise your crit chance? Do you raise? What would you? Maybe this might seem crazy. I think you might just take a skill on this one.
Keep learning. Maybe someday we'll teach each other.
Okay, iron sharpens iron, and then buying weapons.
You had a breakthrough.
That seems right to me. Sell, 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 sell. Has to be weapons. Weapons. Weapon. Weapon. These are expensive purchases, man. Don't get me wrong. But scaling now seems like it's the right time. It's pretty expensive. It would be nice to get like a free cove or something. So that I could at least recoup something on the back end. I probably can't even afford a skill, so we'll just take the shield. 6:30, what a name. We made me look at the clock. It is actually, if you're in Eastern time, it would be like close to 6:30 right now.
Makes this more fun.
If you would consider 6:32 to be close to 6:30, I guess. So they're a full-on burn build. I'm happy we start with some shield, for sure. I mean, I don't think they have anything. They got no means of keeping themselves alive. It's really hard to rush someone down with burn. If they're trying to rush you down with a gun. That's just, I get what you're going for. It's just tough. Not everyone's got the cojones to run the exact same build every single time. We probably can't afford a skill upgrade. Another reason we shouldn't have spent so much money, probably. I will take a free 5 damage upgrade. I recognize the utility of the burn as well, don't get me wrong. I'm going to try Chili Charles. I think he's just annoying. But we stack up some damage over time, which might make him less so. And we scale. Scaling's important for dealing with them. The only thing we need to make sure is that we can keep his HP below full when the sandstorm starts. And we're getting there. The burn's helping a lot. The crits are helping a lot. We're gonna win. It's a little annoying, don't get me wrong, but we're in there. Can he give us the hammock? I just realized that I don't think I've ever seen anybody rock it. Or probably more realistically, I'm not paying close attention. Ice cubes. After 10 seconds, freeze 3 smalls. I think we want weapon skills and like a scaling revolver.
Be a worm cat, but you will try. Yes?
Sure, man. 3 damage. 3 damage per weapon.
By choice.
It's just... it's tough to buy the weapons because they're getting quite expensive, but... How about combat? How about combat against an easy fella? And this star chart is, like, admittedly not bad. It's just, it's not worth getting rid of the scaling. We could technically lower your cooldown. I don't think we really care, though. Mad Boris. It's like straight out of GoldenEye. I don't know how to feel about that on username difference. Pylon is a slow... It's a slow burning build that will also freeze when the pylon goes off. It's actually, it's freezing a lot. It's freezing the only item on my board that I care about. But wait, we were doing some damage to them, man. Yes! Mad Boris. You're gonna say that I got lucky? They got lucky. They froze my revolver twice. And that's the straw that stirs the drink. They could have frozen Honing Steel. They could have frozen Captain's Wheel, which they did once. They could have frozen Lighter.
Everyone here is huge. It's
What do you like to buy?
terrifying.
You like to buy mediums, I think.
Okay, now sell me something.
Small weapons is basically exactly what we want to see. Crit haste an item for 1 second. Nah, man. Nah.
There's fun size, and then there's boring size.
Relying on lifting is just, it's scary without having a cove, man. The damage is something, but the XP is eternal. I feel like we can take Bouncer, Tron. You're like a friend's enemy, right? Sorry. You know what I mean? I thought he scaled with friends, but no, he doesn't. His cybersecurity does more damage if it's your only friend.
Defeat acknowledged.
I still feel like we don't have the glue that ties the run together yet. But to be on like 5-2 after day 7, it's not too bad. It's cinders or sharpening stone, please. Med kit. Okay, Pearl's dig site could save us. Extra haste. And it heals us a little bit. It's not huge, but the upgrade is kind of huge. And we actually can afford a skill now. Every time you crit, your heal items gain 20 heal. That's good. Dude, it sounds crazy. I like the haste too, but I actually kind of like the idea of trying to make ourselves unkillable via a restorative captain's wheel that scales for 40 every time our revolver's cooldown comes off, and the revolver's also hasted. I think it's just deceptively difficult to kill us. I guess we're about to find out. I'm a little scared by 30% crit chance item that kills us in 1 hit, but especially because it. We made it!
Another round.
That you got a kind of a creative build there. I respect that. I respect the creativity of your build. But we got the seaweed captain's wheel, man. Crazy dig site. You gotta check. Well, you know what? It worked nicely for iron sharpens iron. Give me just another item, man. Silencer replaces knee brace for sure. Enchant an item with poison or enchant an item. I mean, I feel like you could... I'm not even using how Bazaar. I feel like, wouldn't the lighter also poison? For 9? That wasn't on purpose, I promise. Oh, it's because it gets burn, poison equal to this item's burn. Yes, dude. Oh, we could sell the medical kit. I didn't even think about it. Realistically, you're gone. Realistically, you're not going to do anything. This is huge, man. And then if we could just find a way to scale the burn, it'll also scale the poison. If you scale the poison, it doesn't scale the burn, but still, you can't always get what you want. Dude, it's kind of a crazy captain's wheel, you got to admit. Now, it's also kind of the same build I run every time, but the enchantments have come through in the clutch for us.
Was that even a battle?
When you heal, charge a shield item. I mean, if we can get like a shielded honing steel, that would go nutty, man. Nah. What? That seems crazy. I don't know what to put it on. I'm like, what if you put it on like... I gotta go to How Bazaar, man. Poison knee brace. It doesn't get that. It can only... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Crow's Nest is probably like poison... When you crit with a weapon, poison 4. I want to keep restorative Captain's Wheel because I think it's funny. Silencer, when you use the weapon to the left, poison 1. Honing Steel is just poison 2. Starred Shard. First time you fall below half health, each time poison 12. I mean, it's kind of like... They're kind of trash. Wait, I gotta look at the amulet, I guess. It's probably a flat poison at the start. When you crit, poison 1. Okay, I mean, like, this is not amazing, but a free enchantment is always really good. You're gonna say it's not free, there's opportunity cost. Yeah, but the opportunity cost is equal, buddy, to the opportunity cost of everything else. When you click on a node, you can't go to the other ones. So have you ever done algebra? You cancel out equivalencies that are on 2 different sides of an equation, okay? So, you're forcing me to be trite, okay? You're forcing me to be trite with these rhetorical questions. Macroeconomics 101. Your build has too many items for me to know how this is going to go. I do know that we're going to poison the you-know-what out of you. That's a given. We should... I mean, we have lifesteal and a huge heal on our Captain's Wheel. So we're very tough to kill. That's my heuristic right now, is I feel like we're borderline impossible to kill. So I think that means we win. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say when the numbers start coming in, but... Why is anybody not running single weapon, man? But you know what's crazy is that as we've been playing here, we've also been doing really well against single weapons. So, like, I know it's hard to resist the idea that I might just be the GOAT, but... Yeah, it's got to be a reroll. You burned me one too many times, buddy. No. It's got to be better than that. It's got to be better. I really don't want to do it one more time, but let's do it one more time. Yes, that's actually good enough. And to be honest, we can actually sell you too. Because that takes us to 100. It takes us to 108 technically, but that in and of itself is well worth what we paid. Well, we paid a lot, to be fair. Hey, how about a poison skill? Poison freeze would be nice. When you poison your... Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. I mean... This is tough for a fella like me, because you going to 15 poison every time we crit, and we're going to be crit... Dude, I gotta try it. 15 poison Crow's Nest? To think that I originally was like, I'm not even sure this is good. Every time we crit, we're going to put 15 poison on someone's head, and we're going to crit 2 times every 1.5 seconds. It's not like instantaneous poison on your forehead, but it's a lot. It's going to be borderline impossible to out-heal that. I thought about getting weapon scaling too, and to be honest with you, I think the weapon scaling also would have gone crazy. I think this just gives us more coverage, man. I don't even know what you have that I would want.
Waste of gunpowder.
Not that. Although, to be honest, like... It might be a good shield item because we got so many enchanted items. Our items must be worth a lot, but... I'll pay for the XP overflow, man. I don't think I've ever clicked on anything on purpose except for XP there, but... Now, we can hit almost any type of upgrade. That's not the best, but it's not the worst. I probably can't afford anything that you might have for sale, to be honest, but I want to look just out of curiosity's sake. Okay.
You are going down the wrong path, mortal.
I feel like the more enchantments, the merrier, right?
We're,
So we're on
out to
8
do
wins. No, we're on 7
not
wins.
squabble with no
This is
one.
day 10.
You should know.
I feel like we are the danger, though. Because we gotta, as the days go on, we're going to have more opportunities to get skills. Okay, now that restorative weatherglass is rough for me. Although, if we're stacking up poison too, what I mean by that is we're kind of operating on the same pretense here. Although I don't know, man, they're rinsing me. Yeah, they're rinsing me. All right, they got a. That's a heck of a build. Maybe I'm not as much of the danger as I thought I was. But I think all we need is a couple of skills. Items, sure, but some skills that give us a good affect when we... Come on, buddy. I gotta just go with this one. Some skills that give us a good effect when we apply a status effect. Once we get that, we're sitting pretty. At least Lockbox can give us some value. Once again, I don't know. But I feel like we're in a good spot. I feel like our run is incredible. And I'm scared about going up against the Void Colossus. But because we apply damage over time, them breaking one individual item doesn't necessarily ruin my life. Losing the haste is really bad. Hang on, though. It's ticking. Don't break my rifle. We get there. It was a bit tight. When you burn, charge a shield item. Oh, imagine. So tempting, man. What is this? When you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. You'd be a fool not to put it on the board. You'd be a fool not to at least give it a try. And I'm sorry, it's gotta be gold skills, man.
Your lessons will find you.
First 4 times you use ammo slow. It needs to be better. I'm sorry. First 5 times you use your leftmost item. That's funny. I'll tell you what. I'll settle for plus 50 damage for now. And this is a given. I mean, we're gonna level then. Diamond skills, ammo skills, weapon skills. How about a diamond skill?
I simply acknowledge the fact of
Double the damage of your weapon. First 8 times your enemy uses a non-weapon. First 8 times your enemy uses a non-weapon. Charge a weapon. You charge the weapon, it makes this charge even faster. Honestly, we could probably buy a skill. You're done, bud.
when you are ready, you'll
Let's see. Let's see how this pig handles it.
My fight is
So what's the win condition? I don't know. Blow up their whole board. Poison burn. Blow up their whole board. Hope they don't kill us first. Fiery fixer-upper. That's a problem. I'd love to destroy that before it goes off too many times. Any chance, fellas? Any chance? Yes! You will learn to bend the knee. My porcine friend, you will learn to bend the knee. In the face of the Void Destroyer, the Eye of the Colossus. And I thought this was the same build. Little did I know, man. How about some freebies? I mean, honestly, we're not exactly like running away with this run financially, so if you just give me a second here. Volkis Enforcer. I'm a little scared about going up against Volkis Enforcer. Just because our Eye of the Colossus may take forever to pop off. I'm not really worried about the PvP here. But dude, whenever you use a small, charge a large for 1 second. Oh, I let myself believe for a second too, man. That's what stings the most. That would have gone crazy. You got 88% crit chance. Let's take that up to 100. The 100% chance seems reasonably important to me. I mean, am I crazy if I think that... Well, we really just need to stay alive. But dude, you gotta double the frickin' poison. Don't be a baby. Double the poison. Gain additional XP. Holy moly.
Go ahead.
Holy moly, I get it. That's what you're going to be saying, brother. You're going to be saying holy moly when you see the Eye of the Colossus staring you down. Hasted power drill. I do see that they're going to freeze some stuff. We want to get the engine started. Maybe they're not. Maybe they... Oh, no, they are. Well, you didn't even let me use my Eye of the Colossus, bro. I didn't even get a chance. Where's the fun in that? I don't even know what item I destroyed. Dude, what if you enchanted the Eye of the Colossus? Do you imagine shiny? Can you even enchant monster items? I don't know, but imagine. Imagine you could. Radiant. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, Radiant Eye of the Colossus cannot be slowed. Buddy, you Volcus Enforcer, you can't stop me. My Eye of the Colossus is radiant, bro. Oh, nice try. You're in for it. You're in a world of hurt. Get ready. Here it comes. First item destroyed. That's not the one I wanted, I think. I honestly don't even know what your board does. I don't know what I want to destroy. What is that one? Ice pick. Took out a scaler. That feels good. You're already dead. I didn't even know that I'd hit you, and you're already dead. First 3 times you shield freeze an item. We'll take it. You never know. Maybe we'll get a skill that lets us shield. I think you got to take another skill, man. When you crit, your poison items gain poison. When you crit, your shield items gain shield. I mean, gaining poison is not really a help for us. These are not helps for us either, unfortunately. I mean, it sounds crazy, but like, I guess 12 extra damage, even over the crit chance. You're not part of like our win condition. No disrespect intended. This is another level up, isn't it?
They told us.
I don't think you really have much that I'd like. I'd always like the skill, but wanted poster on 9 wins is kind of like irrelevant. It's a bad day to be a bounty hunter who has found me. Let me just put it that way. Plus, I destroyed your revolver because mine clears yours. Level me, level me. Huge. I think we still want to go poison, man.
Well, now I see what caliber of student I'm working.
That's true. I think we... Because this is really like, it's more heal, which is what we want. We're going up against another Vanessa that's rooting for 10 wins. Slowing down the entire rest of my board probably beats me, and maybe some other stuff beats me too, like a ton of poison, I guess, which is what you're looking at here. I lose a lot to Shipwreck, actually, to be fair, and I completely overlook it when I play Aquatic. But let's just see. We've broken something. We're about to break something else. Oh, the Shipwreck. It's over, my friend. It's over. What a run. And for a while, I was like, we needed something to tie the run together. Well, we found it. It's the Eye of the Colossus. It's the Eye of the Colossus. If you could just get that every time, that would be great. Also, full enchanted board. We didn't really do that much out of the box here. This is just like, sometimes you just get lucky, man. Of course, I'm taking a screenshot. Hey, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. Later!